Now let's have a look at the structure and flow of document handling in the system. After navigating to the screen of requested documents, we can see that a document condition can be attached to each participant of the pre-filtering. Currently there are 2 documents for the applicant: credit assessment data sheet and annual report. If the applicant were a startup company, then this list would only contain the credit assessment data sheet, because based on the document rules we wouldn't require an annual report from startup companies. Within this structure the document types are displayed in 2 subgroups. In the first subgroup are documents that are necessary because some business rules specify them as required. In the second subgroup are those ad hoc documents that are not required in a standard case, but can be requested manually by the participants in the credit application process, should they find them necessary. The SHR system automatically creates placeholders for the documents that are mandatory to be submitted before a scoring of the applicant can be started. The status of these placeholder documents is not available if the system can't find them automatically in the Enterprise Document Store, as it is in our case. When the document is delivered on paper by the applicant, the document status will be modified to submitted on paper and a scanning task will be assigned to the clerk performing document reception. If the given document is already available electronically, but not in the central document store, it can be added directly to the document store as a file using the Attach option. Its status will be immediately changed to available in electronic form. Obviously, the document scanned or attached this way will be checked at the next process step by the authorized personnel. A rescanning or reattachment can be requested if necessary. The participants of the credit application process can request a new document from the applicant by creating a so-called ad hoc document condition, that is, after selecting the document type from a tree structure, a condition can be created and linked to the applicant or any other participant. For example, if the data of any item was modified because the customer claims there was an incorrect entry in Hungarian Central Credit Information System (SHR), and it would like to attach a certification document in order to justify this, then by clicking on the icon with the plus sign a new screen is displayed. The appropriate document type can be selected and the condition can be created. If we have fulfilled all preconditions to complete the human task, we finally navigate to the closing task screen where the task can be completed. Besides this, we can leave the task in progress, if for example we are waiting for information from the customer or we have other tasks to deal with. The entire pre-filtering process can be terminated in case the applicant turns out not to be eligible for financing. In this case we can enter the reason of rejection selected from a list for further evaluation. It's important to mention that the pre-filtering can be reopened anytime if the condition that excluded the customer is not valid anymore. Besides the above, the task can be suspended by raising a question. Using the ad hoc communication feature, the users of the process can collaborate using the text box that appears on the screen, and this collaboration will be stored together with other data gathered during the pre-filtering process. The addressee can be selected from a selection list. This way the task is suspended until the question gets answered, and the user starting the communication will be informed through the task status in the central work list. The details of ad hoc communication, that is the text of questions and answers, can be reviewed on the screen called Deal History Review. If the executor of a task raises a question to somebody using ad hoc communication, then the task and all associated responsibilities stay with the original task owner, who will need to complete the task after receiving the answer.